We can cross to London now to speak to our correspondent there, Bénédicte Pavillot, to find out the latest. Bénédicte, give us an idea, a flavour of what we're expecting from Boris Johnson this Monday.
Well, it's certainly much anticipated, eagerly awaited by whether you're a private citizen or a company. It's being called the Roadmap, and this is the British Prime Minister, the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who will be setting out some of the easing of the lockdown. Remember, we're in our third national lockdown currently, so he will be sharing this finalised roadmap first with ministers in a virtual Zoom meeting that will be, we believe, approved. Then he will go to the House of Commons at 3:30 local time and make a statement and answer questions from all MPs. And then he will lead a news conference to the nation at 7 p.m. local time. And what we expect is that the first significant step, because the priority of the government is education, and remember this is just for England, is that all schools are expected to open with outdoor after-school sports and activities allowed, and that date to look at is the 8th of March. So that's expected very much to go ahead. Also, instead of just being allowed to go out and exercise, it is expected that the Prime Minister will say that two people can go out and they can actually sit down and share a coffee or a drink or have a picnic. That's been a very contentious point here. Importantly, it will also be the 8th of March on which each care home resident in England will be able to have one regular visitor who they can hold hands with. This has been a real issue with some people's health, mental and physical health has absolutely gone downhill because that wasn't possible. The PM has warned that this roadmap is not about dates. In fact, it's about data, and that will what will be guiding things. It will be a 4-part phasing spread out over 4 months, so March, April, May, June. And depending on the data, if hospitalizations go up, if deaths go up, then the Prime Minister has said then it will not be dates like the 8th of March or the second phase of that first part on the 29th of March, where there'll be further easing and 2 households, for example, allowed to meet. So the goal and the incentive is really follow the law, social distancing, wash hands, keep that social distancing space, and then we can hopefully meet the roadmap that the Prime Minister will set out.
Indeed, I do hope for you, Bénédicte, that there won't be any delays on that road ahead for now. Thanks very much indeed, Bénédicte Pavillot there, our correspondent in London.